From 21 Sports, this is Penguin Game Day. Sponsored by Greenwood Chevrolet, Austintown.
Penguin Game Day starts now!
Hi everybody and welcome to Penguin Game Day as we come to you on this Wednesday night, the 7th day of April, as YSU gets set to hit the road to Missouri State to take on Missouri State on Saturday afternoon. We're happy to be joined by the head coach of the Penguins, Doug Phillips, who joins us from YSU in this virtual world. Coach, thanks for joining us tonight.
You're welcome, Dana. Hope you had a great week.
And I know you guys have changed things up a little bit because with some wellness days, so you kind of changed your practice for at least one day today, correct?
Yeah, we felt getting in, we got in probably 4:30 Sunday morning. So, try to get some of our young men some rest. We gave them off this morning since they didn't have school, let them sleep in a little bit, and we practiced this afternoon for the first time.
Well, we're going to take a look at some of the highlights from Saturday night from Macomb, Illinois. And Doug, things started out good, but as you said, you got to play a complete game, a full 4 quarters, and you got to give Western some credit because they answered the bell in the second half.
I definitely thought walking off the field at halftime we had the momentum, coming out, starting that third quarter, but definitely they outcoached us, outplayed us that second half. And, you can't make mistakes. I think analytics say if you give up a touchdown, a special team, you have a 3% chance. You give up 2, it's less than 1%.
Coach, when you look at the special teams miscues that you guys had, correctable mistakes, was there a common denominator with that? Or you have to give some credit to Western because they made the plays?
They definitely made the plays, and yeah, it's correctable. Maybe, we haven't seen that all season out of our kicking team. So, they exploited it a little bit, but you get back on the practice field, and I think as coaches, we got to coach better, and you find ways to, put your kids in a better position.
After you watched the tape over the weekend or Sunday, Doug, what'd you like what you saw from your team Saturday night?
Well, we broke it up into the good, and we had a lot of good. When I think about our offense being able to move the ball, score early, I think, we threw for the most yards we have, and we hit 9 different receivers. We were able to finish a 2-minute offense there at the end of half and score a touchdown going in at half. Our defense was playing lights out. They gave up 13 points that whole game. So, there's good and then there's bad. The bad was, the turnovers or penalties. And then, of course, we had the ugly.
Coach, as far as the mood of your team, you forget about wins just like you forget about losses. So they were able to regroup. Do you feel they've regrouped this week?
Well, this has been a learning experience, and each week we want to show we got better. I think our defense got a lot better in this game. I think in our passing game, it got better. Were we able to finish a game? No, you cannot go on the road and have turnovers, have breakdowns in your special teams and try to be successful. So it's a hard learning experience, but I think as coaches and as a team, we come out of it, we regroup, we get back to the practice field, and we continue to try to improve for the future.
Coach, in normal times, you would be preparing for the red-white game. You're playing these games. So this is valuable, isn't it, this experience that these players are getting?
We sat down on Monday because some teams have opted out, and we tell our players the only way you get good at something is by playing or doing it. So for us to be able to utilize these practices to go out and play a game on Saturday, we learn so much more about each other and ourselves. And to have that evaluation, it's beneficial for the future of this program.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your time in this first segment. When we welcome you back in the third segment, we'll touch on the surprise of the Missouri Valley Football Conference, the Missouri State Bears, when Penguin Game Day continues.